Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. It's just finished Luton 2, Chelsea 3. And I tell you what, guys, we certainly do not do things the easy way. I was expecting this to be a tough game heading into it. I was expecting it to not be that many goals, maybe one goal in it either way, which did end up being the case. But I didn't expect us to be 3-0 up with 10 minutes to go. I thought first 75 minutes, we played very well. And came out the blocks fast. We were moving the ball a lot quicker than we have done in recent games, and that certainly made a difference. I'm not allowing people to say, "Oh, it's only Luton." Luton are strong at home; they're physical at home. We've seen them run Arsenal very close. We've seen them get a point against Liverpool. We've seen them beat Newcastle. We've seen them run Man City very close. They've beaten a lot of good teams at home. So I absolutely refuse to allow them to say, "Oh, it's only Luton," because this is a tough place to come. It's a tough place to come. We started well, as I said. We came out the blocks quickly. We created a few opportunities. Gallagher having an opportunity within the first 10 minutes, perhaps should do a little bit better. But we get the breakthrough through Cole Palmer in 12 minutes. And look, we're a little bit lucky, but the ball over the top in the first place from Levi Colwill to Nicholas Jackson was good. Jackson runs into the box. He maybe should have cut it back, but he kicks it straight at the keeper. And then what Kabore's doing, where he literally passes it on from inside his own box, passes it to Cole Palmer right on the edge of the box, unmarked, one touch into the box, and he arrows one into the far corner across the keeper to open the scoring. And he was absolutely superb today. He was absolutely brilliant. Again, 2 goals, 8 goals now for the season in the Premier League. He got another assist, so 4 assists as well, £42.5 million. The guy is cold. He really is, this for me has got to be signing of the summer. I don't think anyone expected him to be as good as he has been for Chelsea. And again, a lot of Chelsea fans at the time were thinking, I'm not too sure about this one. He's not really had much of a look in at City. How much is he really going to play here? But I tell you what, he has stepped up, he's delivered, and he is absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And that second goal, by the way, the composure, he's dipped into that Ozil against Ludogorets in the Champions League all those years ago. He's dipped into that, and he's done it. I'm not saying he's gone one better, but it's a similar goal. It's absolutely superb. The composure, the thought process, the calmness on the ball. It's brilliant. Absolutely superb from him. But the game itself, as I said, line up, not too many issues with that. Jackson and Bro are both starting again after Wolves I was a little bit stressed out by that, I can't lie. And then obviously, got the situation with Mudryk not really fit. He was on the bench. Obviously, we didn't use him in the end, which is fine. But Noni Madueke being rewarded for a start. And again, opportunities. Poch said a while back, that Madueke needs to train harder. He needs to raise his level. And he's done that. He's had an opportunity in the team the last 3 games. Good cameo against Wolves. Game-winning cameo against Crystal Palace. He starts today, and he was brilliant. Fantastic goal. Receives a ball from Cole, one touch onto his right foot, smashes it in at the near post. Brilliant finish. Defensively, he was very, very good today as well. And that's all you can ask for, is that when a manager asks for more from you, you deliver. And then when you get the opportunities, you deliver on the pitch. And exactly what Madueke did. And I'm really excited, the likes of Cole Palmer and Madueke have been linking up at 21 level. They've been absolutely superb together for England and the 21s. And again, now they're starting to replicate it in senior football in the Premier League for Chelsea. And I want to get to a point where we can see Palmer, Madueke, Mudryk playing behind Nkunku. That's what I'd love to see at some point. I think that's got the potential to be very, very special. And fair play to Poch as well, by the way, for not putting Sterling straight back into the lineup. I'm glad that we didn't see him at all today because I wasn't ready to see him again. I still haven't forgiven him for his horrendous decision-making against Wolves. And I'm glad we didn't see him. And fair play to Poch for not putting him straight back into the lineup, because I'll be honest, I thought that's exactly what he would do. But look, first half was good, First half was good. There was a period between the first and second goals where he felt like we're allowing Luton to come back into the game a little bit more. I don't like the fact that we constantly give away silly fouls in dangerous areas. We know what we're like at defending from set plays and balls into the box. Why do we keep giving silly fouls away on the edge of the box, particularly against a team like Luton, who we know score a lot from set plays, are strong in the air? I don't understand why we were doing that. And there was a little period between the first and second goals where I was like, this has got a feel of we can't take our chances to get the second goal, but we might just give away a stupid one at the other end. Luckily, we didn't do that. We go in 2-0 up at half time. Second half, I'll be brutally honest, it wasn't the best. It really wasn't. First 15, 20 minutes in that second half until we got the third goal, we were bang up against it. Luton were putting the pressure on, and goals were coming. They've been coming for a long time. We had balls into the box. We had a disallowed goal, and they hit the crossbar from a header. There was another header inside the 6-yard box, which also hit the crossbar. We were inviting pressure onto ourselves, and we were asking for it. And this is overall, I think, positive, and I think there's a lot we can learn as a young team from being able to hold on in that situation. But when you're 3-0 up away from home, you shouldn't be hanging on for dear life. 10 minutes left, and you shouldn't be hanging on for dear life and just scraping a win when you're 3 goals up with 10 to go. That, for me, was really, really poor game management, a complete lack of experience in the team from the bench as well, in terms of having to see games out. We shouldn't, that shouldn't be happening. That really shouldn't be happening. But the big negative for me is we have got to sort out our defending from aerial situations, because it's horror. It is absolute horror, our defending from aerial situations. Like, how many goals are we going to concede like that? People just not marking, not picking players up in the box. It's free headers. No one seems to know what they're doing. Every time a ball goes into the box, it seems to be panic stations. It's something that needs improving big time. Whether we've got a set piece coach or not, I can't even remember right now. Poch has got to be doing more defensive work from set pieces on the training pitch, because right now it looks like we're not doing any. And if we are, it's not working, or the players aren't understanding what's required of them. But we are letting in far too many goals like that. And we were lucky at the end to be able to hang on. But, that's got to be worked on. But I don't want to be too negative, because a win is a win. It's 2 wins in a row, which is great. And I think it's 6 wins from our last 7 games as well, which is a promising statistic. Obviously, in all competitions, not in the Premier League. So that bodes well. But, I mean, look, in terms of positive performance, Cole Palmer I've touched on, Madueke I've touched on. I thought Thiago Silva was absolutely brilliant again today. What he does at 39 years of age continues to defy logic. And you know what? The only true leader on that football pitch, at the end, he was fuming. The fact that, we'd let 2 goals in, that it was a lot closer than it should have been. He looks really angry. Him and Enzo are having a frank exchange of views at the end there. And that's what you want. Standards, high standards, and to be disappointed when, a game hasn't, yes, we've won, but, it shouldn't have been as close as that. We should have comfortably seen that out. Clean sheets are few and far between for us at the moment. And it's a shame that we couldn't keep one of those. But other honourable mentions, I thought Petrovic was very good again today, commanding the box well. There wasn't an awful lot he could do about the goals. Obviously, Ross Barkley scoring from a corner. Of course, he was going to score. But again, no one picking up players. But Gusto was brilliant in both boxes. I thought Nicholas Jackson was a frustrating game, but his movement for that goal was brilliant. The way that he pinned the defender, spun him, and then plays a great ball for Cole Palmer. Broja doesn't do that. I'm sorry, but Broja does not do that. And Jackson's contributions in both boxes were critical today, absolutely critical. And people are celebrating, he's going off to the AFCON and whatnot. Trust me, when he's not playing for us next month, you'll realise what he brings and what we miss. I thought it was a good performance again from him, despite there being frustrating elements in there. Broja is not it. Another opportunity for him, but 60 minutes of just crap. He just wasn't it today. He wasn't it. And, it was another opportunity that he got, and he didn't take it. And Nkunku came on and played in the 9. Admittedly, didn't really have much of the ball at all. I don't really know how many times he touched it. It was very few. But good for him to get more minutes under the belt. But yeah, for Broja, it's another missed opportunity. And I'm sorry, I just don't see what he's going to bring to this team. And he's not good enough for Chelsea, in my opinion. But yeah, look, delighted, guys, to get the win, to get the 3-2. Yes, it was closer than it should have been. Alfie Gilchrist coming on at the end. And it's weird that we're having to bring on the under-21s captain to get any sort of leadership and composure at the back to see games out. The game management was poor. The time to bring Gilchrist on was when we were 3-0 up. That was the time to do it, not wait till we're 3-2. This screams that we need more experience. We need more know-how in that team in terms of, seeing games out. But look, I think this is a big hurdle for this team to overcome. This is a tough place to come. Better teams than us have lost there this season or not been able to win. So that's got to be viewed as a positive. But yeah, look, closer than we wanted, but a win's a win. Back-to-back wins. Cole Palmer, outstanding. Madueke, great. Gusto, Jackson, Petrovic. You know, all good performances. And look, 75 decent minutes, 15 crazy poor minutes at the end. But don't allow those 15 minutes to like be the main talking point when actually we played pretty well for 75 minutes. Yes, there's obvious things that need addressing, but we won. Let's enjoy the fact we won. We've won quite a few games recently. And it's frustrating because if we'd won the Wolves game, better decision making, we'd be sitting 7th in the table and we'd be about 5 or 6 points off 4th place. So, yeah, we're not a million miles away. We are coming. Defending has to be improved. Game management must be improved. But there are some positive signs there. But yeah, guys, that's just my thought on the game. Make sure you smash the likes on the on the video. Subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV if you're new around here. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you all have a great new year. Here's to a better 2024 for all of us and for Chelsea. Love for all the support this year, guys. Up the Chelsea and peace out.